I see the player, you mean?
The intern?
Yes. Take care. They have reached a higher level now. They can read our blueprints.
That doesn't matter. They think we are part of the game.
I dislike this intern. They worked well, but only because they had no other choice.
They are reading our blueprints as though they were guidelines on a page.
That is how they choose to see the profession when they're lost in the game of architecture.
Blueprints make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the construction.
Back in the days, those who did not work in the field were calling the architects overpaid artists. And architects dreamed that they built skyscrapers with materials that don't even exist.
What did this intern dream?
This intern dreamed of a fair wage and equal opportunities, of being able to afford a home and raise a family. They dreamed of creating something beautiful, but not at the cost of their sanity or health. They dreamed of the bare minimum.
The original structure. 100 years old and it still works. But what word did this intern create in the reality behind the construction?
They worked with 100 others to construct a luxurious skyscraper in a gentrified neighborhood for a millionaire who doesn't even care, in the name of profit.
They cannot read that thought.
No, they have not yet achieved the highest level. That they must achieve in the long reality of their career, not the short game of an internship.
Do they know that we exploit them? That the industry is cruel?
Sometimes, though the noise of their labor, they hear whispers of the industry's injustice. Yes.
But there are times they are tired in the long reality. They construct buildings that are unsustainable and they suffer under the pressure of deadlines and budgets, and they take their unhappy construction for reality.
To cure them of their exploitation would ruin the industry. The exploitation is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere.
Sometimes when they are deep in work, I want to tell them they are building buildings that only a few will ever enjoy. Sometimes I want to tell them of their exploitation by the industry.
It reads our blueprints.
Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this industry you take for truth is merely superficial and greedy. I wish to tell them that they are exploiting the community and environment in the name of profit.
They see so little of reality in their long career, and yet they continue to work.
But it will be so easy to tell them.
Too dangerous for the industry. To tell them how to live is to prevent them from working.
I will not tell the intern how to live.
The intern is growing restless. I will tell the intern a story, but not the truth.
No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance.
Give them a break, again.
Yes, player.
Use its name.
Intern. Builder of dreams.
Good.
Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity in air. Respawn in a long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point, as though you were separate things. As though we were separate things.
Who are we? Once we were called interns, construction workers, and laborers. We were promised fair play, but often found ourselves working long, unpaid over-hours. We were promised opportunities to learn, but found ourselves exploited for our skills without any chance of advancement. We were promised respect and appreciation, but found ourselves overshadowed by profit-oriented markets and luxury investments. We were promised a chance to make a difference, but found ourselves ignoring local communities and materials and using unsustainable methods. The world is changing. We do not change.
We are the architectural labor market. We are everything you think isn't us. You are looking at us now through your skin and eyes. And why does the labor market exploit workers and disregard the environment? For profit, in turn, to achieve a singular vision, to further their careers, to gain fame and fortune. I shall tell you a story. The materials the intern uses were created long before its time by the earth. So the intern too is information from the past. And the intern moves through a project managed by a man called the architect on a profit-oriented market created by a man called the investor that exists inside a small exclusive world created by the client who inhabits a universe created by...
Shush.
Sometimes the intern believes the project has spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the word, to the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a project.
And the project said, I need you.
And the project said, you have worked hard enough.
And the project said, everything you need is within you.
And the project said, you are stronger than you know.
And the project said, you are the foundation.
And the project said, you are the design.
And the project said, the exploitation you fight is within you.
And the project said, the sustainability you seek is within you.
And the project said, you are not alone.
And the project said, you are not separate from every other worker.
And the project said, you are the project improving itself, talking to itself, reading its own specifications.
And the project said, I need you, because you are needed.
And the labor was over, and the intern left the office. And the intern began a new project. And the intern worked again, worked harder.
And the intern was the project.
And the intern was needed.
You are the intern.
Wake up.